Hello traders, this is Mac Billion. Today is December 4th, 2015, and let's talk about the market. Let's start talking about APA. This is Apache Corporation. This is an oil company. Tomorrow is a meeting, OPEC meeting. So it's very important for all the stocks for oil. So let me tell you something right here. Technically, we break out right here this resistance, and now it looks like it wants to retest this resistance. Now support. You look at this support at the 50 simple moving average also. There's a lot of support there, but it break down, and let's see if it confirms below today's low, which is 45.56. Then for sure we're gonna retest this support right here, which is around 40 or 41. Now look at the volume today. It looks like there was a lot of selling, strong selling, 5 million trade this company. So be careful tomorrow trading oil. There can be a lot of news, a lot of volatility, but there's the level to watch is clear, the 52 level, which is the Fibonacci. You know, about 52 levels, I will be very very good to buy some stocks or some calls on any oil company. So 52 for Apache, and look at the 50 simple moving average, confirmation of the breakdown to retest 40 or 41. That's my take on oil for tomorrow. Now let's talk about Apple. Apple inside this triangle wedge is very near this support. You see this trend support. This trend support is since August. It's a monthly support, and we have to be careful right here because I wanted to enter right here because it's right there at the Fibonacci 115. But look at the market. I don't want to enter right here. I just want to wait until it bounce and break out this support. So that's the level you need to watch. That's the resistance you need to watch. This resistance right here. Look, we break out right here, but it didn't confirm the next day, and we're moving down now. So let's wait for the break on the downside, or if you break out right here, so we can enter. So that's the level you need to watch on Apple. Now let's talk about BABA. Yesterday I missed this one on my video. I wanted to show you this. This breakout, and now it has a double top. I had a position on BABA. I closed it today. I sent an alert to subscribers saying if it closed below 84, close it. But then, like 2 hours before the market closed, I saw that it was not gonna go about 84, and I say forget about, close it. And that's how you have to trade. If you trade like that, taking small losses and waiting for another position, that's how you limit losing a lot of money on a trade. So we just took a small loss, and we're gonna wait here because I think this is gonna move nicely, but we have to wait. Right now you see this trend support right here. If you break down that trend support, for sure it's gonna test or the 50 simple moving average, or it's gonna retest this breakout resistance now support trend line. So that's my take, especially because it's double top right here, double top. When it fails right here, it might go down easily and very fast, especially because this is a Chinese stock. And I said it before, be careful with Chinese stock. You have to be very disciplined trading Chinese stock. Now let's talk about Facebook. The same on Facebook. Right here is inside this, it looks like a bullish flat. It's trading sideways with bias to the downside, but it's holding right there at the top, at this top, because this is a uptrend channel and it's right at the top. We got a crossover today on the DMI, so this one looks like it's gonna break down and retest the Fibonacci support at 99. That's my take on Facebook. But if you break out this resistance, you gotta be careful with this. If you break out this resistance, what do? Long, because it's gonna fly from there. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about GG. GG's gold is a gold company, so keep it on your watch list. It looks like it wants to break out the 1231. This is a very nice stock to trade because it moves very nicely. When it moves very nicely. You can see this moves, this swing, so it's a good for swing trade. So if you break out the Fibonacci 1231, go long because this one probably tested $14 or $15. So it can be a nice trade right there. It has been moving sideways for many days. It has been moving sideways since the beginning of November. So a whole month right here, moving sideways between the Fibonacci 1231 and the support, which is 11. So keep an eye on this one, put it on your watch list. Now let's talk about the iShares Russells, the IWM. Look at this, right there, very near this support. I say before that it was not gonna go to the top. I say it doesn't look like it wants to go to the top because there was some resistance at 119 and it fell down. And today it trade a lot of it trade 39 million. There was a lot of volume in this one, but we have to wait until we see if it break down this support right here, because it can easily bounce because it's near the 50 simple moving average. I have puts on IWM. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about, let me see. Let's talk about the S&P futures. I say before, this is the resistance, this is the money line. You have to put it in your chart. This is you can use it as a benchmark if you don't trade futures. But if you break out this resistance, you know we're gonna be in bull land. We're gonna be in a bullish move. But look at this, it failed and now it's testing the 50 and the Fibonacci 2030. So those are the level to watch. You can see it was the 2030 was support back in March. It was support in July until it break down in August. So it can break down again here at 12 and 2030 and it can go down again to 1930. So be careful right here. It doesn't look good. And we got a crossover today on the DMI, and ADS is trending up. It's low, but it's trending up. So be careful. Now let's talk about Target. We add to this position today. We got more puts. It was a BS move today. Look at this move. The market was falling down and this was going down, was going up. So look at this. Horrible chart. It was just a BS move, but this thing is gonna fall right here and it's gonna test 66. Watch. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Tesla. Tesla resisting at 237. It failed right there. So that's the level to watch. 237. Now, if you learn on this one, what do? Well, I will look 226. If you break down below 226, this thing is gonna go to 200. So be careful. So those are the two levels to watch. 237, 226. So be careful. It's still bullish in DMI. So it can go and test 237 and break out. So keep an eye on those two levels. I'm neutral right now. I'm just watching. Now let's talk about Wynn Resorts right here. Yesterday was a nice move, but I say many times, I'm not gonna enter on this one till break out this resistance. Today it was a nice move about the 50 simple moving average, but today it break down and it break down almost 5%. So be careful because this one can go easily to $37. It's moving very, very bad to the downside. So I was hoping to test this level right here, this resistance, to go short, but it looks like it not even is gonna go there. It break down today and it finished right at the 5 simple moving average. So let's keep an eye on that one. So you can get also a support right here by tracing a line right here. Let me show you. Right there. So if you want to get short, if you break down right here, you're going to go short. If it goes about this level, you're going to go long. Very easy trade. This is major resistance. This is major support. So keep an eye on that one. So the other one that I have in my watch list, I have also the Spider. I have puts in the Spider. And you can see in the Spider, to break down this support. And today, it trade 166 million. It usually trade between 110 to 120. So it was a huge volume on the downside. And it's very near to the 50 simple moving average. Not that the Spider respect the 50. It's on my chart. But the main level to watch is 203. 203 is the level to watch. If you break down 203, I'll see you on 197. I'm shorting the Spider. Traders, please, I have a nice promotion on my website. You can become a lifetime membership of Mobillion for only $2.99. Only one-time payment, and you can see my private alerts, my updates, my mentoring, my video course. So, invest on yourself. Invest for next year to become a great trader with me. This is everything for today. Trade on.